He'll wait. Feeds it across far side. A save by Niemi. Puck dumps in front of the San Jose net. Back to Doughty. He'll tap it across. Kings with pressure. They score. And they do get the first goal of Game 2. And it's Jake Muzzin. And it's 1-0 LA.
The Sharks had control of this. Brett Hedican inside the glass, but Tommy Wingels put the puck to the slot, and that fed the transition of the Los Angeles Kings. And I thought Drew Doughty was tremendous as he was able to jump up in the play.
I thought Tommy Wingels had the perfect opportunity to shoot that
off now in Kings territory, controlled by Nieto on the win of the draw by Couture. A save and a shot by Couture, hit the outside of the net. Now another drive, and Quick makes the stop, and it pops up to his glove as Mitchell getting into it with Jordan Nolan not in the lineup for LA. He played in Game 1. Instead, it's Matt Green coming in. He did not play in the opening game. As Quick was run into by Tyler Toffoli. Now Tomas Hertl, who scored his first playoff goal in his first game. Nice move by Shepard. In they come. Hertl's shot saved by Jonathan Quick as he got his glove low to the ice and grabbed that shot by the rookie. Gaborik looking for his first playoff goal as a Los Angeles Kings. Prior experience, of course, in both Minnesota and New York as Marlowe's shot is saved by Quick, and the rebound pushed back to him. And the first grade A scoring chance there for Patrick Marleau.
Happens, Slava Voinov up heavy in the neutral zone wants to do a hard stand. And Patrick Marleau's able to sneak in behind as Justin Williams could not handle the speed of the Sharks.
And San Jose able to work at the center as Wingels was upended.
Strong, Drew Doughty and Tommy Wingels battling.
Here's a break. Wingels shoots. And Quick the save. Rebound. Wingels trying to play it out in front. He had Torres there. Couldn't reach him with the pass. First period. He's made 10 saves. And we're not quite halfway through the opening stanza. Here's Jeff Carter. Comes off the boards to the front of the net. And they score. Trevor Lewis. 2-0 LA.
Boy, what a difference a save or three can make. A Jonathan Quick stops 3 chances for the Sharks. And just a few seconds later, we see it all the time, Brett Hedican. All the time. Goaltender makes a save. The next team comes down for a chance and a goal.
Well, what a play by Carter there. He took the puck off Demers and then cycles it up top, found that little gap right there between the skate and the stick, and that's all he needed. Looked like it might have been deflected, maybe off of...
There was a concert scheduled for this building last night, which ended up being canceled, but after the league had set the schedule. Here's Hertl. A shot saved by Quick as Scott Hannon jumped in. Now Justin Williams trying to set up for a shot. He's knocked down by Byrne. Pavelski trying to get it into the zone. Good play with his glove by Voinov. Now the Sharks with a chance. Pavelski stopped by Jonathan Quick.
Here we go.
Welcome to Sharks Playoffs, powered by Intel. Here's a chance for San Jose. Brent Burns right off the faceoff to start this second period. And Burns again. Quick with the save. Pavelski's backhander goes over the net. And now Braun back around for Stewart, but he can't catch it. And Stoll for LA, and Niemi with a save. He's forced to hold it for a faceoff.
Credits Larry Robinson and Jim Johnson, 2 NHL defensemen, 2 outstanding defensemen and coaches for really helping his career this year.
Kyle Clifford and the 2-13s mid-game here in Game 2 of this series. Clifford had it, lost it, now a chance, and they score! Mike Brown! And it's 2-1! The first career playoff goal for Mike Brown.
And it's a forecheck again. Raffi Torres and Andrew Desjardins get in. Kings aren't able to handle the hard rim, and it's just a quick, really jump by Raffi Torres. How important, Brent, when you look at that, the defenseman on that almost pre-pinch, does that...
Now on the penalty to Jared Stoll, and their power play looking to tie the game here. Hertl looks out front, he's got Couture, and he hit the outside of the goalpost.
What a pass by Tomas Hertl.
With 12:38 to go here in period 2. Burns, and he turns it over to Doughty. Drew Doughty skates in, saved by Niemi, rebound, and Dustin Brown with it in the corner. Back for Regehr. He's got an open man on the other side. It's Green was shot, and that was blocked by Mike Brown. And Raffi Torres comes back the other way for San Jose to Andrew Desjardins. He'll drop it for Torres, who scores! Raffi Torres ties the game.
Just a really good rush up the ice. Justin Braun pushes the D back, and then you've got a drop pass in a middle drive that gets defended, but nobody picks up Raffi Torres on the cross. Brett, this got to be a hard shot for Jonathan Quick to pick up.
Watch, he doesn't stick handle, doesn't dust it off. It lays itself right there. He lets it go right away. Jonathan Quick can't pick it up quick enough, and he beats him to the far side.
Breaks it up, but Kopitar recovers it back to Voinov. Voinov, the one-timer, saved by Niemi. Braun, his stick held up a bit by Carter. Now Couture with a chance to clear. He'll drive it off the boards and down.
This has better than uncharacteristic. Like you said, just whatever it takes, and that's the key when you look at the way that the LA Kings, when they won the Cup, how they got everything from everybody.
He'll get wide, put it on net, and a 6-8 for Quick. Back to the net, and then score! Deflected in front on the shot from the blue line, and San Jose has the lead. Tommy Wingels makes it 3-2.
Great support coming out of the zone, and then James Sheppard just throws it on net, and then what do? Get to the front of the net if you're Tommy Wingels. Tommy Wingels fronts the puck, he establishes the position, and Brent, again, it's a quick shot.
Quick shot, don't dust it off. Right there, Wingels gets good position, Braun gets good stick out of him. I love this sharp angle shot by James Sheppard, creates the rebound out here, and then that quick shot like you talked about, Drew.
Over, you're going to be okay.
Here's Nieto, across for Marleau, and he couldn't get his stick on it.
Oh, that was wide open.
Williams back for the Kings.
A good play by Jared Stoll there on the stick of, looked like Pavelski, prevented him from keeping that puck in.
Here is Pavelski, San Jose's leading scorer this year, and Dan Boyle's shot is turned aside by Quick out of play. The home team in 23 games is 21-1-1. It is scary how big home ice has been between these two California rivals. Driving across, but the puck never got to the San Jose net. Meanwhile, 3-on-2, it's Nieto with Couture and Marleau. Marleau scores! Patrick Marleau! 4-2 Sharks!
Patrick Marleau had an earlier chance. A nice little slow up by Matt Nieto to find that passing lane, and Patrick Marleau has got a dynamite shot. Head up, snaps it, fools Jonathan Quick from the prison net cam. Jonathan Quick, I think, looked like he thought glove side there, Brett.
Yeah, boy, Nieto's having a strong game tonight. He looks really good with this line, and it was just a quick release.
But he couldn't make direct contact with that bouncing puck. A collision in the neutral zone. Here's a 3-on-0. Pavelski, and he scores! Joe Pavelski, and it's 5-2.
This is a real bad change by the LA Kings. It becomes a 3-on-0, and then Joe Pavelski comes in and rips it. I mean, this is just a great shot from the prison net cam. A stand in the neutral zone by the Sharks. Bad change by the Kings, and that's the last guy of the Sharks.
Kopitar to the late man Mitchell. He'll shoot, and Niemi with the save, and off the rebound too.
Willie Mitchell jumping into play. It's hard to pick up a guy coming off the bench.
The Minnesota-Colorado series were Ilya Bryzgalov to go up against Jean-Sébastien Giguère. Marleau, Couture, he scores! And for the second game in a row, the Sharks put up a 6 spot.
Remember we talked about the hard stand in the neutral zone? The Kings trying to hard stand again. Not a good play or read by Rob McGear and Slava Voinov. Rob McGear thinks he can pressure right away. He's trusting that the forward picks up Logan Couture. Nobody does. Patrick Marleau finds the pass. What a pass. And what a finish by Logan Couture. Brett.
Thornton to Pavelski. Here's Pavelski on the wing. Thornton shoots and scores! 7-2.
Puck movement, player movement. Brett, that's hard to combat.
Hard to defend that, especially those ones that go through the box like that on a 5-on-3. They're deadly like this, and Joe Thornton just cradles it, has time to relax here, and then he just gets it up. Crick has no chance to get back to that far bar.
But if you look at that pass,
And who wouldn't be?
12 goals on Jonathan Quick.
Almost a 13th, but that went off the post from Marleau.
Brett, the aggressiveness of Jonathan Quick, the Sharks.
Both Desjardins and Brown, along with Clifford, got 10-minute misconducts in that last fracas, so they're done for the game. As Toffoli gets a wrist shot on goal, saved by Niemi.
There was a change right there that almost...
Nice dominance between these two teams will continue here tonight. Richards falling behind the play. Here's Wingels on a breakaway. And he shot it just wide on the rebound.
This missed.